everybody, welcome to Mrs. Real Ale Guide. It's good to see you all here. I've got 3 beers to do tonight, and they're all Simon's. They're all gifts I gave him for Christmas, and they're all American beers. So he's been kind enough to say, why don't you try them? You should get them done. So the first one we've got is Exhale. There we go. Now I'm going to pour the beer and then read some of the information because it's steeped in history, this beer. Wow. It's like it's almost ruby, that. Quite a tan head. Smells really quite bitter and almost stout kind of flavours, aromas coming out there. Now I need to tell you a little bit about this, so I'm going to read this and then we'll taste it. So, once upon a time, on February the 22nd, 1945, a brewer brewed this very recipe in a now extinct London brewery. The veracity of this 67-year-old ex-ale is thanks to a private research of Mr. Ron Pattinson. Now that's Ron Pattinson, not Robert Pattinson. Not Robert Pattinson. A resident of Amsterdam. In collaboration with Ron, we present this beer with our best return of the day. So I'll go into a bit of the history and then we'll taste it. Mild was a hugely popular style for more than a century. In the UK, I presume, because it was a massive style, and it's coming back. Here we have released 2 mild ales side by side, 2 beers from the opposite end. Sorry about that, you probably noticed I've changed, but my battery ran out. It didn't warn me or anything, apologies. Right, so where was I? Here we've released 2 mild ales side by side. Now we've only got the one, which is the Exhale, so that's a bit unfortunate. But I go into it anyway. If you drink both, you will drink the same brand from the same brewery, separated by 107 years. Over those years, mild changed considerably, something these beers simply demonstrate. Though bearing the same name, Exhale, in character, they are very dissimilar. By World War II, this is the reason. By World War II, mild was firmly established as Britain's most popular style of beer, but the years had not been kind. The war years in particular had taken the toll on mild, reducing its alcohol content. There had been other changes too. For example, the colour. 1945 Exhale was much darker, brewed with a blend of 5 malts and dark brewing sugar. Wartime shortages also dictated the use of flaked barley. This 1945 mild contained just a fifth of the hops of the 1838 version. This mild, as we know it today, a low gravity, lightly hopped dark beer. Drink the 2 side by side and you can see what it is. So we've got the one 1945. Now we should try and get the other one as well. Anyway, so let's get back to the beer. It still smells relatively dark. It's like definitely roasted and what have you. Yeah, there's no hop flavour at all. It's got the sugar. It's almost like brown sugar in flavour. Quite bitter. Those roasted notes are quite strong. It feels really weak though. It feels weak on my tongue. There's lots of flavour, but at the same time it feels really kind of, I'm not sure what the word is, but it just, it's lacking in something, definitely. It's such a shame I haven't got, I wish I knew that and bought the 2 bottles. I should have perhaps researched a bit, because that would be really good to taste the 2 different styles. But for have we got the ABV is really low. It's 2.8%. For 2.8% beer, it's still full of flavour. It's still really full of flavour. There's a lot going on in there. It's just lacking. I can't quite explain it. I think that's enough for me. Thank you all. See you all again soon. Bye.